Hello viewers, I'm SP and welcome back to Fights in Tight Spaces, where today there are hardly words for how much better I feel than during that last recording session. Let's just get in here. I gotta tell you, this week has been a real adventure for me, and not in a good way, but I finally slept. I had last night, and by last night I mean during the entire day yesterday, I got actual sleep for the first time this week, and I just cannot tell you how much better I feel. I feel like a superhero. So there's pretty meaty counters here. We definitely need to be very careful with these ones. I don't have a way of pushing them into each other, and yeah, actually just really awkward positioning in general here. What we can of course do is back up toward the door and then 540 the area in front of us for some safe damage. And unfortunately, I really think that's it. Actually, I don't feel safe making basically any other moves here. So, as we can execute it this way instead, if we want to leave the, yeah, let's leave the space by the door open. I think the prevalence of counter on these enemies is going to prove to be a little bit tricky for us, for sure. So 20 health is still a lot. There's no way, given the way that they're standing, for me to use a grapple to push one of them into the other, like into the attack zone of the other. What we can do, of course, is use front kick. Can I? No, there's, yeah, again, once again, rough. There's no way to use the combination of grapple and front kick, even with infinite movement, to kick somebody out of the door of this elevator. It's probably a good idea to set up Rising Strength. Like, I think as sort of unexciting as it is, what our move is going to be is something like this, and we're just playing setup time until our... Oh no, this'll work. This totally works. Because of the fact that grapple makes them face the direction you point them in. God, what a good card. That's beautiful. But yeah, for in large part, we're just waiting for that damage modifier to stack up enough that it's safe to hit people. That did actually get them both down to 10, which is really cool. Is there a version of this movement that is better than any other? Not really. I think just hit them. What if I just punched each of them? Sorry, this one gets kicked. Okay, and now it's just you and me, last person. Alright, I wanted to stand in a position such that if they... Oh, I guess we haven't gone through our deck yet. I was going to say, if we could draw grapple plus some push, we had that thing. But what we have instead is intimidate. Sadly, no energy booster first, but we do get to play combo finisher, so actually we're totally just going to kill this guy. Oh! That's a very unfortunate injury. That's a pretty messed up thing to do to a person. Just merge them with a solid surface. This card is great. I don't think we're going to take it. Wow, range 1 to 2 even, huh? No, we're going to take it. I maybe need to not keep putting more stuff in our deck, but that card is so useful. I'm falling victim to the thing, right? I'm building this giant toolbox of powerful cards, and then we're never going to have access to any of them when we actually need them. And to some extent, like, the fact that we started with extra draw ability makes me feel more comfortable doing that. It's a 100% a trap. Well, we have a pretty straightforward grapple here, since I remembered how grapple works, and it's very good. And you don't counter, you do turn to face. So, like, you turn to face, and you have 1 to 2 range, so I need to end the turn here, probably. That's doable. Alright, let's just hook kick you. Just get a little bit of damage established. And then we're definitely going to hold the Intimidate. Solid work, fellas. I'm gonna try not to just keep going on about it, but y'all, for real, like, it's crazy, right? It's crazy how good feeling normal feels after you have felt really bad for a while. So 17, 13. Ooh, it's awkward for sure. We have a lot to work with here in terms of momentum. Like, I think we can definitely afford to drop both of these. Let's just go ahead and like wind up all of our long-term strategies here. And then there's a question about whether it is already time to recall. Because if we recall you in front of this one, you won't, the bat attack won't quite kill you, but it'll get you super close and you'll start softening him up for me. And then I can just dash to there. I think it's pretty good. I think it's worth using it now. So just like drop an option play punch here and then dash myself over to the window and hope that they follow me in a productive way. All right, just soften everybody up so when that 540 happens, it just kills 3 people simultaneously. Oh, they've positioned themselves accidentally in a very cunning way. Well, it feels like it would be very silly not to apply the taunt. And then y'all are, yeah, you're both dead to the 540. So flip is a really awkward kind of movement to have right now. Yeah, I think getting this 540 right is worth spending that. God, this deck is so much better than the one we were playing with before. That's just for drama. You know, sometimes you gotta do it just for drama. This game doesn't make any attempt to simulate morale, but if it did, this guy would be deeply shaken by the thing he just witnessed. I think there's no chance that we use Pull. So let's just get some more cards in here. Okay, Steel Self is like exactly what I was looking for. The odds of us drawing it were extremely high. Gosh, look how much damage we do. There you go. That's how it is. Strategy is great, but if you have the numbers, you really need other things. No, I think we're good without any of these. Foresight's certainly a good card. Now, you know what? Cards like this that let us see more are almost always going to be right for us to take at this point because we have so much momentum to work with. And also, they are things that are worth upgrading. We have a little bit of money. Foresight. Upgraded Foresight. Beautiful. What a beautiful thing. That is a shame. We were $10 short of also upgrading Jab. We could drop something. I don't know that we have anything that I want to drop. It's probably surprise attack, right? At this point, it's starting to be the case that 15 armor is maybe not enough. Most enemies are starting to attack for that, and they're only gonna hit harder as we go on, right? 22 damage counters, like, really, it's really good, but wouldn't you prefer to just do good stuff during your turn? I would. I think that that's solid. The vast majority of the time, I am trying to resolve problems before I hit end turn. Oh, this dude. All right. That's a shame. I was really hoping for grapple. And we don't even have any way of drawing. And I can't front kick you out the window, right? Because it won't break right away. Well, I mean, like, this is very obviously the play, right? Front kick, and then steel self for the lethal wall jump punch. Let's just get rid of you right away. And then, well, it won't let me, no, it won't let me flip one space. We could flip over to here. I wasn't really thinking about that, but that is interesting. Just sort of like stagger the enemy income, because we are going to end up with a lot of bodies here. I want to stay near the windows. Windows are breakable, right? They will go eventually. Yeah, let's stay here. All right, guns, cool. All of a sudden, this ottoman or whatever you call it is maybe looking like a bit of a problem. So, gosh, this would be a nice time to have taunt. We could like recall. If I recall wall jump punch, we could just drop this dude immediately. It doesn't give me much else to do. Getting rid of one of the counter dudes right away, though, feels very good. A really good way to use your steel self is to wall jump punch twice. I think that's a very strong play. And then, out of curiosity, am I allowed to... Okay, so I am allowed to pull you, and I assume you would take the damage. I think I probably want to hold the pull for a better use than that, but that is interesting. Step over here, and I may as well do the power push, like... Right? It's 4 damage. Okay, now we're talking. Well, we certainly have the option of just stepping back. Turn to face makes it hard to take like better advantage of this, really. So you're gonna do 14 and you're gonna do 14. Yeah, I mean, we absolutely have the option of just hit this guy a couple of times, step to there, and let the guns take care of him. And we have to taunt you for it. But I think that's probably the move. You don't have aggressive, right? Okay. So yeah, I hook kick you, which gets me onto combo finisher, which just barely doesn't kill you, which is actually perfect. And then slip to here. Good work, everybody. Okay. And then it's real easy to get through you, so how do I want to do this? Well, I probably want to open with Foresight. 7 momentum is a lot to work with. Yeah, definitely give me option play. I think Rising Strength is probably too late for Rising Strength right now. The 540 kick's fine. I don't know that we're going to get to 4 combo again this fight. So... we just option play you. You don't have... yeah, you don't have turn to face. So actually, I do need to go... well, I can just use my emergency move. Just want to make sure we actually get over here. Alright, jab for sure. Never have enough momentum, right? Let's go ahead and drop pull. Don't see we're going to be using pull. Sadly, we know it's going to draw a couple of cards we're not interested in, but front kick is something. I was kind of hoping for any standing punch, because now we can't... yeah, we're pretty low on stuff we can actually do here. Well, let's do what we can. Probably get him next turn. And I guess you may as well. Why would you step over to me? What are you thinking? Did you forget what just happened? Alright, we are welcome to duplicate the next card played. think we're just gonna skip here. Yeah, I guess that's why Shatter has to cost 2, so that when it's upgraded, it can cost 1. That makes sense. Well, current healing versus max HP up. Let's go play some blackjack. Some black and blue Jack. I've done that before. Black eye Jack. Is that? Listen, I'm not here to quip. I'm here to play cards because I figured out that I was bad at quipping. You have 52 health. Gosh, it's so much. All right. Well, we can certainly steal self into a lot of damage. And the bleed will kill him eventually. First turn energy booster is good news. Alright, that's a lot of bodies. You better run. So a quick thrown off jab would be enough to finish the job there. What's your deal? Oh, right. Aggressive and has the bleed. Yeah, this is complicated. I actually really want my combo finisher. Gosh, I don't want to discard any of this. I'm all right. I'm gonna toss the front kick. Interesting. Okay. So I think my play here is we slip to the side on... Oh, no, wait. You have turn to face. Shoot. Yeah, we can afford to foresight, too, before we go making any decisions, I suppose. I think split kick... God, you want to believe that split kick is good in this position, but I'm actually not sure that it is. Because we have an auto attacker in one of the pairs and a counter attacker in the other. But if we take like split kick and recall, then we recall steal self. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about options. How much health do you have? 40? 40 is a lot. You're at 28, which is considerably less. Okay. So if we slip to here, jab without playing the steal self, so that I'm allowed to hit this guy a second time, that gets me to combo finisher, which with a steal self, I guess, yeah, this is probably the right way to do this. With a steal self is enough to take this one down, and then I think I do spend, like, the question here is, do we beat the shotgun blast with emergency move or intimidate? I think it's probably the emergency move. Do you turn to face? You do not. Yeah, let's hold the intimidate. I'm gonna emergency move just back to here, and then that gives us enough to play Rising Strength. That was a big turn. Okay, a little awkward here. So if I grapple you over, you will not turn to face. So the thing is, we could like grapple this guy to here and then use a dash to get him to turn around, which should work, right? And then he'll still be shooting this guy, which is fun. Alternatively, we could dash to step back, pull him forward. I think every version of that ends with me getting hit by the shotgun. I guess unless there's a version of it that ends with me killing him, but I don't think so. I don't think we have that luxury. other thing we can do is... Well, when I play flip to here, this guy's going to move to there facing us. So I kind of think... Actually, the position we're in here is it's a little rough that we didn't draw any attack cards. Any attack cards that we can actually play, I mean. I hate to say that my best move is dash back and end the turn, but I think it actually is. Let's just buy a second here until my deck wakes up. Well, that was nice of you. Okay, so shift to the side. Oh no, I can't. I was gonna say shift to the side. Wall jump punch is pretty great here, but that's an open doorway. I cannot wall jump punch off of that. Well, my 540 does 20 damage right now. I would love to charge it up, but it's a little awkward to do so. So what? We shift to here. We 540 for 20 damage, and then split kick plus option play will totally kill this guy. Yeah, I think it's got to be something like that. And then this dude's left on 6 health, so he's not terribly difficult to get through. But I definitely want to do this while I still have the steel self up. Yeah, it's a shame that it had to be ordered like that, but I think this is right. And then I think there's an interesting question here as to whether it makes sense to play power push or not. Oh, interesting. Push all enemies 1 tile in a 3 tile wide row. The way it looks right now, it's not going to shove the Hatchet Man, which means that this is free damage. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I did not understand that worked that way, but that's good. You guys. All right, so slip to here is pretty safe. I don't know if he'll move when we do that. But that lets me potentially, I mean, we need another move. I kind of don't, you know what, let's go ahead and spend the taunt. Just go ahead and shop. Okay. And that way, whatever this guy does, he's not a danger to us because he spent his attack for the turn. All right, give me a little foresight here. For sure, give me the Intimidate. And with the Intimidate, our math changes, right? Now I think I want this. And we just go and we hit some dudes very, very hard. So what? It's like slip up. Or even, sorry, it's pull. Pull to get you here. Slip to there. And then how much damage can we do here? It's a lot. Let's see, I need to do lethal to you, so like it's slash this guy while he's stunned. And then we can't, I assume I'm not even allowed to ponder without a card in my hand. Oh no, if you, wow. Wow, that's a wild way for that to work. That rules. I'm very surprised. Also, that was a hell of a quick strike. I can't believe that's how that card works if your hand is empty. That's bananas. Throw a knife counter is a very cool card. I think we're gonna pass on that. It's definitely nice to have some dodge in your deck, but I think we're okay. We're at full health, and the rewards from this are not super compelling. So do we want to do the event? Nah, the game is fun. Let's just do the fun part, shall we? which I hope this time will include kicking somebody off a balcony. Although obviously pursuit is a high priority. So slip pull. It's going to create a little bit of a situation for both me and the bartender. But I'm okay with that. I can deal with the situation. So I think what I want to do here is just emergency move to there after we play whatever. I think that's my big plan. So let's not intimidate. We'll hold the intimidate for later. Show me some stuff here. Okay, these cards are kind of not what I'm looking for. Let's leave Rising Strength on top for sure. I actually like Flip as a way of getting out of our current predicament a lot, and that means Wall Jump Punch gets a lot better because I can just punch this dude in the back of the head. So let's just go ahead and do the Flip now. Oh, right, it pushes people. Well, that makes this Quick Strike pretty hard to use. Yep, that's bad. I forgot it pushes people because it so rarely matters, right? We almost always kill them when we hit them with it. That's bad. That's bad work on my part. So that means you still have 30 health. Huh. I was expecting the immune to the shotgun. I was not expecting him to not take damage from the being pushed against a wall thing. That's interesting. Well. Wish I had a slip here. So like. I may recall slip. So I'm thinking like moving to here or here. We want to end up here. And then executing a push doesn't... If I execute a push on the bartender, even though the bartender won't take damage from the shotgun attack, it will cause the shotgun attack to actually go off, which will mean this guy takes damage from the shotgun attack. That's something. I'm going to take the recall slip here. I think a slip is really good right now. So we slip once, then we have to move again so as not to get shot in the face. These things happen. I wish I had a less expensive push in my hand, but, you know. Oh, that's right. It's going to push the other guy. Shoot. Then maybe I just kick this dude very expensively. It's a very inefficient kick. Yeesh. Yeah, I forgot about the function of the power push. Well, you know, we do have an option here. I could emergency move us to there and then execute the push. And then it definitely won't hit this guy. But that means, you know, the correct move was just to... I had a double movement card and I used it to move one when I needed to move two, which is embarrassing. But this is still something. Oh, right. I didn't even think about the fact that he was going to get bumped into the other guy's shotgun range by the shot. That's pretty great. Okay, who wants to go over this railing? Remarkably, nobody. Well, curse this bartender and his damage reduction. This is actually a pretty difficult position. Yeah, I wish I had a playable push. Because as things are right now, like we can move to here, slip there, get this guy to turn. But we can't really do any damage. There's no version of this where I get jumping back kick off. Yeah, this just sucks, but I need to not get pushed off the level. That's what I would consider to be a high priority. So I think I am gonna do this and I get shot is what happens this round. It's not ideal, certainly. Get some damage in. I think I'm just gonna split kick you, actually. You know what? Yeah, I should be focusing my damage on... This guy's still the problem. Good work. Okay. How much health do you have left? Well, I guess I don't care so much about his health. Like, I know we took a bunch of damage there, but also we're very good at healing. You know what this would be a really awesome time for is, sadly, a 540, which we do not have any way of getting. Okay, we can... Gosh, I don't even have the ability to move over one space, which is wild. Only having flip here is really rough. Okay, so I can spin kick you to death, or I can front kick you to death. Those are both fine. I can't use grapple in any really significant way because of the fact that I only have one move. Like, I can only move 2 spaces. I can't move 1. But I guess at least left spin kick gets us a little bit of extra damage. And then front kicking you doesn't prevent you from getting shot, so you're very nearly dead. You might live. We might see another day with you. But I think all I can really do here is flip to the corner or flip this way, and I'd rather flip this way. And then, like... Oh, I guess I could have grappled you to here. Or to there. I could have grappled you to the... Yeah, that's... Well, like I said, I'm not super invested in whether or not the informant lives, because we will quickly heal off all of the damage we're taking here, right? Alright, I just need to hit the bartender one more time. We are not getting our push 2 enemies out of the board reward, probably. Well, this probably works out. So, like, I can just save your life for free real quick. Guess I may as well. Alright, let's have a quick ponder. I think it's quite obvious we're not doing a combo finisher this turn. Okay, that gets me where I'm going. And then I think my turn's over, as sad as that is. Okay, I appreciate that. He moved out of all the shotgun work. So it's real easy to kill you. It's probably a good time for foresight. Let's take, like, pull and option play. And then shift taunt is on top of the deck, which is a thing worth remembering. So, like, it's pretty easy to drop one of these two. I don't know, maybe I'm not going to end up using that pull. I think what I might do here is front kick into you. Yep, re-steal. And then option play kills you. Quick strike only almost kills you. But I think that's where we're at. And then we just, like, slip dash and we're safe. I can try moving people toward the edge of the map, maybe. I'm not too concerned about getting the money, though. Oof, this is not a lot of damage. Trying to figure out if there's a combination of like shift backwards, pull. I cannot use the power push to get this guy off the map, right? No, it's just too much moving around. But we can set up something kind of silly. Okay, I put us in a position where if we drew the grapple and stuff, like, it could have happened. I will accept that it was a pipe dream. Let's just kick him to death. Accidentally had my informant hit in the face several times with with shotguns there. That's an interesting card. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. That's fun. Push enemy back, throw, deal 12 damage, move into the vacated tile. That's a lot of work. That seems like a lot of work. Ooh, okay, the machine gun guy. So what's your deal? 20 armor every 3 turns, right? Oh no, it's just 20 armor once. Interesting. So, when I move out of the way, it will not cause him to fire immediately. He does turn to face, so we have to be really careful about how much approaching we do here. Awkward position. Let's open with the foresight. First turn energy booster makes a lot of sense, and then like we're not gonna be able to use this other ones, I don't think. All right, definitely want to do this. So if I step to here, if I like double slip, that gets us pretty safe. It doesn't necessarily give us a position to do very much. And it's like, it's very hard for me to land hook kick here in a way that's not going to completely murder me. I guess the other option is we can slip here and see what this guy does. We have to be pretty careful though. It's very easy to get in a position where we're not going to be able to dodge his attack at all. I guess 10 damage and 2 bleeding isn't so bad. Let's slip back and see what he does. My hope is that he will advance on this line instead of moving over. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting the shot to happen until after. Okay, well. Let's see, we could emergency move. Gosh, I wish we had more attacks that worked at range. So I can taunt the gangster, and then we just move in front of him. Maybe that's how we change up the strategy here. I know that's spending our emergency move like really early, but it might be worth it. I definitely don't just want to step in front of this guy. Gosh, I wish we had more maneuvering stuff. I wish we had more ways to move our enemies this turn. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to create a safe spot here. And then when we move to it, the other dude will not be able to keep up with us. Oh, right, that doesn't even read as a movement card. Which means I guess I didn't have to use the taunt, but I also don't have another use for it. I think just standing right here is probably fine. All right, lots of guns. Gee. Let's go ahead and ponder off the wall kick, the back kick. There's no way this is going to work this turn. Okay, there we go. Grapple's like really good. Good work, friends. I wish I had pull. It's like the best thing here would be if we could get this guy to come forward so that we could wall punch him. But certainly not going to happen. These two are going to just rip each other up real bad in a way that's super fun for us. It makes me really, really not want to play Intimidate. And our Intimidate does not have Retain yet. That's awkward. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely gonna play Rising Strength. And like I need something to get me not hit by this attack. If we play Shift and move to here, he's just gonna move 2 over and still hit us. So what prevents that from happening? I kind of feel like we don't have anything that prevents that from happening. We could Foresight. You know what? Yeah. Wait, why not? Oh, I didn't actually play the recall yet, is what happened. I was just looking at my pile. Yeah. Well, would I rather have the Ponder? I still have 3 momentum left. And we can, if we're not going to play the Intimidate, we can just discard it. I would rather take the hit than intimidate these guys into not hitting each other. So yeah, let's maybe Ponder then. No, let's Foresight. Let's Foresight because we want to look deeper. This shows us 1 more card. Okay, front kick is actually kind of interesting. Yeah, give me the front kick. The slash is not going to do very much for us right now. Because we're going to move up on this guy and then immediately move him away. Yeah, okay. So the way this is good is it lets us move him to here, and then we can move sideways because he can't chase us straight. Oh, you know, or you could just change axis. That works totally fine. In fact, well, all right, we're taking like 13 damage. Is what it is, I suppose. But like this needed to occur. Yeah, I don't know. I was in my head. I was so he's gonna move this way that I kind of just forgot that he could move on that axis. Okay, well we finally found our pull, which is very good news. Yeah, so pull generates a combo point, right? Now we have to be... I'm not exactly sure how the math is going to work out here. We definitely want to left spin kick you. And then you're going to bleed out. So I guess at this point I just want to run. If I combo finish... My only concern is that if I combo finish, he may... we might get shot immediately. Actually, no. Well, let's see. Yep, that does trigger the auto fire. That's a shame. And then there's no way we can use these people against each other anymore, so I just need to move somewhere else. All right. It's been a little rough. We've been taking some hits here. All right. So that's the last of the bleeding. Bleed 2 is not such a big deal. That guy's not a big deal either. Power push here is a little not awesome. I guess I have murder. Should probably just play murder. Problem solved. And then, is there a version of? No, I guess I don't really have anything else, right? If I move up here, it's just going to cause this guy to turn. Yeah, if I had some fight in my hand, it might be different, but okay. Only takes us one hit to get into split kick territory. Your attack is okay, only one range. I mean, this guy's super dead, right? We have all these attacks that do 20-something damage. And then, like, I can jump over you now, so it does kind of like... Does it make sense to... Well, spin kick's no longer enough to kill you. So we spin kick him to here and he gets shot, and that's 9 plus... Oh, 9 plus 8 plus 4 is lethal. Yeah, you'll die in a second. And then that means I can step up. Oh, I'm not going to get the combo from the hook kick, though, right? Because of the fact that the dodge happens. Yeah, alright, so that doesn't really help anything. I mean, it moves me to a different spot, which is good, but my plan there was to combo finisher. But I don't get to do that because of the way the timing works out. This is cool, though. Shift through. Whiff a jab, which rules. And then... Oh, did he not execute his dodge thing? I just kind of assumed it was up. Well, this works out just fine either way, obviously. Okay. There's grapple. Okay, you're dead now. Ah, turn to face. Super annoying. So we can't even meaningfully approach this dude. What's left in my deck? Taunt. Sadly, there's no way for me to move this guy forward so that he can actually attack. This guy is just useless. He feels terrible. Here, I'll ponder off the pull. We're never gonna want to pull this guy, right? Mostly what I'm digging for here is, so we're gonna slip out. I'm digging for like steel self. I need to hit this guy for 22 all at once, right? Foresight me. There's no version of this. It's super hard to approach him, is a big problem. I'm gonna leave combo finisher on top of the deck, I think. Well, never mind. I was gonna say because it's a 2-range attack and he does set up 2 spaces away from us, but also we're never gonna be able to hit him with that. We can't build up the combo, so we may as well take it now to get rid of it. And slip is like a pretty bad move card for us now. I think I can slip. I'm gonna taunt him just in case I screw this up. Okay, I'm just gonna try to put myself in a position. Okay, he didn't turn, but I was worried that now that we're equally distant from him on this axis and that axis, he might have turned. All right, end turn. So yeah, he's gonna set up 2 tiles away from us, and basically, like, I think our only hope is to draw a good 2-range damage card, which we don't have a lot of. Or the other option is find our intimidate. Okay, definitely steal self. And then I guess just shift to... Oh, this is so awkward. We have the 540, but I can't I can't get to a position where I can use it. Stupid flip. Yeah, I guess just shift sideways. We're all right. We got him. I just need to wait for the right cards to come up. There it is. Okay, now we win. Yep, that did take approximately forever. Essentially 100 turns. 1 damage per combo 3 times. That's a hell of a card right there. I don't know that No, I don't think we're going to take it. But, yeah, that's interesting. So if we want to go to the gym, we're going to have to go to the service corridor next. Let's go here. I probably don't need to see 2 card drafts when the answer is almost certainly going to be skip on both of them. So even though I don't necessarily prioritize healing very highly. Oh man, it's an informant bartender. That's very annoying. What a world. Okay, well, we have some interesting stuff here. This does not feel like a very good time for flipping. I think I may drop a flip. Show me some more cards. Show me some better cards. I think we're probably just sidestepping. Okay, the grapple is definitely interesting. So, if we want to play Steel Self this turn, things are a little weird here. Give me the grapple for sure. Yeah, give me this too. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I will take this grapple, use it to place you there. That triggers the auto fire too. Very funny. Then I am going to Steel Self. I'm gonna spend my emergency move so that I can move for free to go here. And I'm going to 540 kick. Oh, I'm surprised that I thought for sure he would turn, because we're like he doesn't have a clean shot on us, but we're definitely not in that direction. Well, this is even better. But yeah, I was just like, it's so important to deal any damage to him that we can, any time that we can, that this is worthwhile. And then we don't need to taunt. They're going to do their thing on each other already. Okay. Excellent. Excellent start. And more guns is usually more good for us. Although, that's awkward that he made no attempt to position for play. And of course, we have no card draw left because we used it all. So now we're in a position where we are definitely just going to get shot. How do we best take advantage of the position we find ourselves in? And -5 attack damage is so brutal. I mean, there's no good version of this turn. I think all we can really do is like front kick. This gets me shot once. And then you don't turn to... No, the batter does turn to face. Damn it. I was going to move to here with option play. Well, option play lets us move twice. It's still fine. It's definitely less good than I wanted. I wanted to get to do some damage. All right. Does me doing that? Yes, that does activate his attack targeting. That's good at least. That'll solve that problem. Yeah, sometimes you can't rely on your own damage. You have to... a little help from your friends. Ooh, okay. That's awkward. 35, huh? Well, the bad news is I'm pretty sure that there's no way to not get shot this turn. We drew a lot of cards, but almost none of them were movement. So what we can do is step to here and just take 1 bullet. Nope, that is 2 bullets. What we can do is step to here, and that's still 2 bullets, but they're smaller bullets. So these ones do 15 plus injury. Feels pretty rough, man. Yeah, we're seeing like the danger of the big deck here, and that our stuff has in fact become unreliable, exactly as I was afraid that it might. Well, rising strength is a for sure. We can't play any of our attacks. Yep. We slip to here, get shot in the face, and then end turn and get shot in the face again. Because if we attack him in any way, we're going to get shot twice and actually die. Yep, cool. Thanks there, buddy. Well, Intimidate makes us live, so that's something. Can I do 35 damage to this guy while he's stunned? Maybe? I think like there's no version of this where there's a better move than trying. So let's pull you, jab you. The only card in my discard pile is pull. So there's no, yeah. There's no version of this where I could possibly have wall jump punched. But like I'm pretty sure that any version of this where I attempted to I'm pretty sure that without the stun we die is where I'm eventually trying to get to here, so I think what I'm gonna do is recall the shift I just used. Shift myself into this corner. We'll steal self, wall jump punch this guy to death, and then it's an open doorway. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to generate the same amount of bullets coming at me from this angle, so that's a big improvement. We can certainly do lethal to that guy very easily. I'm gonna taunt this one. Because the biggest problem is the auto fire guy, right? If we get rid of the auto fire guy, everything gets simpler. So let's see. If I slip up to you, I get to hit you once. It doesn't really matter how I do this. So I guess technically it makes the most sense to kill you with a grapple because it preserves one more steel self-charge. What are you doing to me this turn? This is the reduced damage turn. That's a real shame because I have a steel self-charge right now, and this is like a really good time for my damage to be functional. How hard do you hit? 12. That's lethal. So if I move here, 540 kick doesn't quite do the job. What's still in my deck? Foresight could draw me power push, which actually would be enough to kill. All right, let's Foresight. Gotta take it. And I guess I want to leave Flip on top of the deck. I want to have access to this next turn for sure. And probably Hook Kick, so I'll take the Slip. So my plan here is Slip there, 540 for 14, and then Power Push, dealing 4 more to him. and then pass the turn. Or at that point, we could like front kick it. Like we could do a little bit more. Oh, the 540's 12 now. I only lost one combo. Why did the damage of this go down by 4? Well, nothing for it. I actually can't do anything about that, so that's bad, but it probably... Oh, you know what it means? It means that I power push like this instead. I should... Because that will activate this guy's targeting. Yeah. Yep, that's okay. And then I don't think I want to do anything else, actually. Yeesh. I'm surviving, but like technically, you know, I feel like I'm on a real narrow survival thing here. Okay, so we definitely want to flip. Preserving the flip was very good. You don't turn to face, right? I can just step next to you and let you have it. All right, let's ponder. May as well drop the combo finisher because we can't hit 3 combo. Oh, good cards. So this guy's a minion. I don't think I'm not too worried about him. He's also very easy to just like move around and stuff. He doesn't turn and he doesn't counter. So we're giving you the full banana here. I'm gonna kill you instead of using you. Yeah. Oh, you don't even have to finish the minions off. Okay. All right, so we got back some of the HP there. Rush of blood, player and all enemies. Ooh, it's a big swing. Yeah, to the service corridor we go. I need to draw more cards per turn. I think that's the real solution to our deck's problems. Is we need to draft like 4 or 5 more card draw cards. All right, complete the fight within 6 turns for even more momentum. So your thing is 3 tiles. Your thing is just 2. We only have 3 people we got to defeat here. So it is a real shame that we did not draw very much movement. So we can emergency move up on you, slip to the side, and then not do very much damage, sadly. I can hook kick, recall hook kick. Honestly, that is exactly what we are doing. We're gonna have so much momentum next turn. And now that lets me left spin kick. Sadly, it does not let me combo finisher, because if we combo finisher this guy, it'll move me to here, and we will be very sad that we did that. But it's something. It's something. Okay. Pretty good grapple. Oh, it drew me. Flip was the only movement card that I drew. So we're gonna have to... I was thinking we would move and grapple this guy. We have to grapple this dude instead, which I think is a little bit... it's a little bit less good because we still take damage this way. When this dude attacks, we're gonna take a little push damage. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying for sure. Split kick. Yeah, and I can't flip over this obstacle because there's a thing in that square, so... Alright, we're gonna take 4 here. It's not ideal. The enemies do take way more damage overall that way, so it's probably good. It is super hard to get through this dude. Let me... Ponder, then Foresight gives us the sort of the deepest look. Let's drop the power push. Okay, the jab draw. Wow, actually jab and slash. That's really good. Give me this. So, Jab will put us up to 2. I think it's got to be jab into steel self wall jump punch, right? Do I want to slash? Yeah, I want to slash. I could have saved the other charge for next turn, but like, screw this dude, right? Let's just get rid of him. Okay. So you only have 30 HP. So we get a kill here. Yeah, this is looking pretty all right. We don't have any steel self charges, so that's just a raw 26 damage on that combo finisher. So it's like pull. I might use my. I think we're gonna intimidate here. I'm not going anywhere. We're just gonna stand and deliver. All right. The grapple's interesting, but I think not super meaningful. Oh no, actually the grapple's hilarious. So split kick. Because the grapple lets me just shove this dude. Later. Oh, did you not know I'm a Jedi? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Alright, dodge is funny, but yeah, let's, So, we're about to go into the boss fight. Should I go to medical? Should I just heal up? I should probably just heal up as much as I want to go to the gym. We can go to medical and, like, heal and improve our max HP by a fair amount, I think. Because, like, that should be sufficient for that. Max HP and then max HP again. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling pretty okay about 60. And then if we end up losing the max HP gain enhancement, we're still at 52. Because I might trade that off. Okay, camera work, little bit to be desired there. Oh, please give me the front kick. Nope, no front kick for me. That's a shame. All right, only 2 tiles away. Well, I mean, there's some pretty good stuff here. No turn to face or anything. So just like pulling this guy and then moving anywhere feels pretty good because the boss will hit him and he'll hit back really hard, actually. Way harder than anything I'm going to do. So let's start with a Foresight. I'm hoping to draw some of my long-term buffs here. Yep, give me Rising Strength. This is a great time for it. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of punching this turn. I think I want to save Hook Kick for next turn. I might actually just take the slip. I'm gonna take the slip. All right. Let's. It's like pull and flip probably. Do this for sure. And I don't even. Oh, I forgot that you're aggressive. Well, then I do need that extra movement. Yeah, that's a shame. So what I should have done was emergency move. You're immune to push. You're not immune to push. No, okay, there you are. Yes, there it is. It took me a second to see it for some reason. Well, so if I step here, if I like, emergency move to here and then slip to there, nobody has turn to face. So alternatively, no, I don't think. So y'all have counter but no auto attack. Yeah, all right. I don't think there's any version of this where it makes sense to slip here. So let's just like throw some punches, right? We have an opportunity here to actually do kind of a lot of damage to the boss, and then we can just move out. So I do need to save 1 momentum. So then quick strike, and then split kick. Split kick gives me back a momentum in addition to being good damage. We get to combo finisher as well. And then emergency move, slip to here, and then power push I think is probably, yeah, it's probably not going to make any sense anymore by the time he's done moving. I could use it to just kill this guy. I guess I will. It's not really a good reason not to do that. Later, nerd. It turns out this balcony is ground level. If you just erect a railing around it, you're allowed to call anything a balcony. That's in the building code. So the counter only works within one tile. That's interesting. Front kick is safe, but it's also just not very compelling. Let's ponder. I don't think we need... Well, if I want to go after the boss, I suppose left spin kick's actually pretty good for that. In fact, what I might be doing here is digging for a movement card so that we can shift through, step over to the boss, slash front kick. That gives me enough to do left spin. I think taunt is not going to be useful to us this turn, so let's skip that. Yo, that's actually like very exciting. I don't know that... It's like if we shift here, the boss is going to move there, right? We hit him a couple of times, and then we grapple him into this position. I think this is actually pretty good. Or he'll, you know, he'll move adjacent to us. It doesn't really matter which side he's on. So wait, when I front kick him, he won't take damage from being pushed against the railing either. It's just the thing doesn't happen. Yeah, like I think this might kill him. Right? How much damage does your shotgun blast do? 14? Okay, it's not quite lethal. Oh no, wait, with 8 damage, yeah, it's totally quite lethal. I take 4, but then I get healed for a bunch, so. That actually went down really easily, like way easier than that fight has been previously. Even more momentum is pretty funny. Toned physique is pretty good in the last area. We have fast heal already for the last area, though. And I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to let momentum boost lay for steel body because we have enough momentum. Yeah, that's weird, but I think it's right. I think we're gonna skip here. It feels a little funny, but yeah, that's the play. All right, so to the final mission. Same deal as before, I imagine. It seems like it's probably pretty... Yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We got to punch and kick a lot of people, and I'm feeling pretty great about that. And honestly, even though I did misplay a couple of times there in ways that got me very damaged, I think that we pulled out of the spiral effectively. When you come back next time tomorrow, we're going to hope not to initiate a spiral at all. Both because, you know, generally that's bad, but also we're on a plane. It's a bad place for it. So come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.